Hi everyone, it's Mariah Rossell with Healing the Betrayed Soul. I hope you're having a great day. So something that has been coming up for me a lot lately that I've been hearing from other people. I've been talking a lot about self-love, self-care. It's one of my questions I ask people all the time when they're struggling with whatever's going on. How is your self-care right now? Right? It's a really important question that we ask ourselves. And one of the things that I find a lot of people struggle with, and I have been a person that has struggled with this in my life as well too, is that we often equate the terms self-love and self-care with being selfish. And often we learned this as young children. You know, we learned you have to give, and you have to give all you have to help other people. And I really want to challenge this idea that we have to give all that we have. And I actually like to reframe it into this idea of, I want to give all I have to give. And those last two words, to give, are really key in this. Because if you're at your last sandwich, you don't have, all you have is that last sandwich. It's not all that you have to give. And so often we find that we're giving and giving and giving, and we're depleting ourselves. And so two things happen. One, we burn out. But two, the people that we are giving to feel like they are obligations. They do not feel like we are truly giving and a gift to them. We're giving because they need it. We're giving because there's an expectation. And if you've ever been given to because somebody had to give you something, you know how bad that feels. It doesn't feel good when you're getting something given to you because somebody feels obligated. You want to get this because this is my love, this is my joy. I can't help but give this to you because it brings me so much joy, right? And so if you've been on that receiving end, this is a question of how do you make sure that you're not on the giving end of this exasperated, overwhelmed love. And so really taking that chance to check in with yourself and saying, what do I actually have to give? Whether that's to a partner or an art project or a business. Because maybe all you have to give is the minimum. It's all that you have at this exact moment. And that's okay. And so one of the ways I like to look at this is if we look at it in terms of Kundalini energy. Kundalini energy starts deep in the earth, comes up through the bottoms of our feet, goes through our chakra system, and up and out of the crown chakra. And so I want to take a minute and look at the third and the fourth chakras right now. So the third chakra is yellow. It's our solar plexus. I know it's not on camera. It's down here in our belly area. And this is the place of self-love. This is a place of self-understanding, self-compassion. This is all about the self. And then if we look at the fourth chakra, which is here in the heart chakra, it's green. This is all about the place where we give and receive love to the rest of the world. And so if we look at it from this perspective, energy has to go through the lower chakras before it comes to the upper chakras. And so what we need to do is, or not what we need to do, what I've found is very useful for me to do. And if you find this useful, I encourage you to use this perspective as well. But is feel our self-love overflowing to the point where we have so much self-love, we don't know what to do with it. And so it just grows and it grows and it expands. And that's when it's able to come up, rise up into this fourth chakra, where the only thing we can do is give it away. And this is one of the things that I find Burning Man is so good at, is I give and I give and I give to this community, not because I have to, but because I want to. Because I am surrounded by people that I love, that inspire me, that make me want to be my best me. And I feel so loved and so nourished by this community that I can't help but allow this energy to flow out of me. Because when I hold this energy in, it gets stagnant, maybe there's some anxiety, it's a little bit overwhelming. And what I really want is to allow this energy to come up and flow out of me. And so I'm allowing it to come up and flow out my heart chakra. And so our heart chakra is actually really cool because we talk about it being just in our chest, but it actually comes up into our shoulders and down our hands. And so our hands are actually part of our heart chakra as well. And so this is where I can give and receive love through touch. As a lot of you know, I do physical healing touch, massage, Reiki, reflexology, healing touch type work. But it also could be I'm using my hands to cook something or fix a car or do something on my computer. So I can give and receive love not just energetically from my heart, but I can also do it physically with my hands. And the thing is, when we take care of ourselves, then we don't need other people to take care of us. We don't need, and it's not that we don't like when other people take care of us, or we don't like when other people help us out, but we don't feel that there is, hold on a second, I'm gonna plug in my camera, power, but that we are giving and receiving from this place where I don't need anything. I desire your love. I enjoy your love. I relish it and I play in it. But there's no need. There's no expectation. The only need that I have is those basic needs are met. And so now I can freely give that love to you without, oh, I'm having an expectation. If I give you love, then you're going to give me something back. And this is where that self-care comes in, because when I have that love to freely give, then I'm taking care of myself. I don't need to be taken care of by others. And so this is where it's actually not selfish to have self-care, because I am being autonomous and I'm taking care of myself. So thank you everyone so much for tuning in with me today, and have a lovely evening. Be well. Bye-bye. Baby.